Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're going to talk about XRP. And aren't you all happy that the weekend is finally here? I'm happy about that. And the movie I'm going to watch tonight comes out of the comment section. Guapo Lee recommended it. It's called The Stuff. It's a movie I never seen before, and it looks very interesting. But definitely let me know what you're watching as well. And if you're having trouble finding something to watch, the comment section always has a wonderful horror movie list. But Ghost in the Tattoo Machine says I should start a horror channel. What do you all think? Maybe it's something I'll do in the future. So we're looking at XRP on the 1 hour chart, sitting here just above 54 cents. And you know, for as long as XRP's been going sideways, every time you always ask, when is XRP gonna moon? And people always said soon. And then you would say, when is XRP gonna achieve a new all-time high? And people would say soon. Well, one day the word soon will be replaced by finally. Finally, we will all get our financial freedom. That time is definitely coming. I did a second video today, and it's Saturday. I like to change things up, and it comes off of a conversation that I had with someone outside of crypto. I talk about the narratives, how crypto is bad, and it's only used to fund terrorism right now. But then I also talk about the tsunami that is coming for XRP. I think 2024 is going to be an absolutely epic year. If you can make it through the next 12 months, you will see your XRP holdings rise like never before. Ethereum advisor agrees XRP could surpass $100 as it has no ceiling. This comes from Steven Nereoff. So the Ethereum advisor first expressed a belief that the future of XRP could be promising. I believe XRP has no ceiling. Nereoff argues that there may be no defined limit for XRP provided that teams building with XRP achieve their objectives. This may include making XRP a standard currency for global payments. Nereoff pointed out that Ripple is a strong contender in a network effects model. His view implies that Ripple is positioned favorably to obtain widespread adoption. This adoption could bolster XRP demand. You know, whenever I said XRP is going to reach 3 digits, people would always say, come on, bro, you're absolutely crazy. Look at the market cap. Look at what it would have to be. Look at previous cycles. But I don't look at that. I look at the utility behind this cryptocurrency. I look at the adoption that's already happening. Ripple partnering with banks. Ripple working with countries, building out their CBDCs. Ripple going after the carbon credits market, going after the tokenization market. Look at the XRP ledger expanding like never before and growing out. All that value is going to come rushing into this cryptocurrency. That's why I think 3 digits is very achievable. XRP could blast off in 18 days. Here's why. Will XRP release its stored energy? Now, I'm not even going to tell you what day this is going to happen, because for as long as you've been holding XRP, you always had predicted days. Like people would say, my insiders are telling me this Friday is going to be huge for XRP because they're going to have a big announcement around the Ripple SEC case. Then that Friday would come and go, and no big announcement would happen. Same thing with price predictions. If you give a date, that date is not going to be the day. I think XRP is going to absolutely take off when nobody expects it to happen. But I do think we are getting very close. Now take a listen to Brad Garlinghouse speaking about an IPO.
What happens, you've spoken, maybe an IPO, right? That might be coming.
Well, the Securities Exchange Commission has to approve an S1 in order for a company to be public.
Yeah.
And so, you know, trying to go public during that time doesn't make a lot of sense. But you know, look, Ripple has grown into one of the leading crypto companies out there. I have said publicly before that I didn't think Ripple would be the first public crypto company, nor would it be the last. There are a few that have already gone public. There are a couple that were announced as SPACs that have gotten delayed. I don't know the status.
I think we will see an IPO be announced at some point in 2024. I think it's going to happen once the SEC settlement happens, and not until that time comes. And I'm not sold on the idea that that's going to happen on November 9th, because I don't think Brad wants to pay out all that money. They're going to want to get that $770 million down as low as they possibly can. It would take roughly $29,472,800,000 to buy every single XRP in circulation, XRP at 55 cents. I know it seems like a lot, but BlackRock alone could do this with their eyes closed. I always thought that Brad had something in place where not one person or one company could ever own that much XRP. Or I might be wrong about that. Definitely, if you know something I don't, put it in the comments section or hit me up on X. But you wouldn't want BlackRock to buy up all that XRP anyway. Your first thought would be, but that would absolutely skyrocket the price of XRP, and we would all get rich. But I think BlackRock would manipulate the market, and all of us would end up staying poor. That's my thoughts on that. Now, remember I told you there had to be something wrong with Fortress for Brad to back out of the deal. Well, Brad Garlinghouse explains what went wrong in the Fortress Trust deal. Take a listen.
You've made, and one of those, Fortress Trust, just came out overnight and said that they had been hacked, the exchange. And I know that you said Ripple has made those customers whole, but it still points to issues that are within the sector in terms of accountability. And how do you think we're going in cleaning that up?
So look, I first want to clarify something, because the incident that happened with Fortress Trust, there were 4 accounts out of about 200,000 that were compromised, and they weren't compromised by Fortress, they weren't compromised by the infrastructure. BitGo performed exactly as they're supposed to and very well. Fireblock, same. So what happened there was the compromise of a third-party tool, and it was basically a spear phishing attack, which isn't unique to crypto. And so I think when we talk about this, yes, the quote, negative, the victim, if you will, was a crypto outcome. But look, Fidelity suffers from spear phishing attacks every day. BlackRock, I mean, you name it. When someone compromises an end user's credentials, that creates problems. It doesn't matter if you're talking about crypto, you're talking about banks, you're talking about securities. So I think sometimes we talk about it as there's still something, quote, wrong with crypto. You know, these are problems that affect, I think, the whole industry.
So that's why they backed out of the Fortress deal. I remember people saying it's because Ripple actually doesn't have all that money they say they have. But we know better, because we still see Brad looking to acquire other companies as well. But I always said there was something wrong with Fortress right out of the gate. Pundit envisions XRP to capture a slice of JP Morgan Coin's $1 billion intraday repo market. Now, this comes from Wrath of Comment. He says, for instance, XRP is more decentralized and interoperable than JP Morgan Coin, controlled by JP Morgan, and runs on a permissioned ledger. XRP can also support multi-currencies and assets, not just dollars and euros. The asset also enables fast and low-cost cross-border payments. Moreover, XRP has a larger and more diverse user base. If XRP can capture a slice of the $1 billion a day repo market that JP Morgan Coin claims to move, it could boost its liquidity and demand, as well as its value and adoption. I wonder if Brad is going to go after that market as well. But it shows you that JP Morgan Coin was not the XRP killer. I don't even think it was a contender. And we're going to see XRP move in so many ways in the future. A lot of people, they talk about, well, we're not seeing any price movement now after all these big announcements. Wait until all of that grows out and XRP's running on all those rails in the future. At that point, retail will be priced out very quick. Mark my words, in the near future, you will no longer need a bank account, debit card, or cash. The top 20 cryptocurrencies will revolutionize the finance world. I'm confident XRP will dominate the digital payments methods because it's the simplest and fastest one to use. Just by downloading Zoom Wallet and having some XRP, people will be able to purchase whatever they want and transfer money around the world instantly at almost no cost. It doesn't matter your economic status. Literally, everybody can have access to this. You only need access to the internet and a smartphone. I think as time goes on and you're able to buy more things with crypto and you're able to pay more bills with crypto, I think at some point the bank will no longer even be an option for most people. At that point, XRP will already be sitting at a very high price. You think about it. You go to pay a bill, you just use your Zoom wallet or some other wallet in the future. The banks over time are going to continue to fall apart as crypto rises because this next generation of people, the younger people, they're never going to look at the bank. They don't even see it as an option because the bank is never going to make them rich, but crypto absolutely can. Kraken warns users your Bitcoin trading data is headed to the IRS. Remember when the Bitcoin maxis always wanted people to believe that if they buy Bitcoin or crypto, that they never have to report anything to the IRS? Well, they really don't, because the exchanges are going to do it for you. The exchanges are always going to want to stay compliant. Regulations are definitely coming. And, people still live in denial about that. But once regulations get here, we are going to see crypto change forever. We're going to be left with a handful of cryptocurrencies. XRP will be one of them. Ripple payment solution can only be used in the U.S. if it is not sourcing XRP from Ripple. The escrow will never see the light of day. I think what's going to happen with the escrow is they're going to continue to sell it for ODL through the exchanges. Look what's going on with Uphold right now. Other exchanges are going to get on board as well. But that's the path forward for on-demand liquidity in the United States. Bank stocks sink past SVB crisis lows as rates upend business. We're going to continue to see bank stocks plummet because it's all happening by design. More banks are going to collapse even into 2024, and the bigger banks are going to continue to swallow them up. Then look at this. Gold up and the stock market's down. Gold is absolutely taking off right now. And it could be part of this right here. U.S. dollar lost its safe haven status since 2022 sanctions and weaponization of the U.S. dollar. If U.S. dollar was still a safe haven, it would have been today well above $1.20, even close to $1.60. It is not, and it is far from it, at around $1.05, trending down. And as the DXY continues to trend down, more and more people are going to be putting money into gold and crypto. At some point, I think the stock market's going to turn around. It's absolutely going to run up as the DXY continues to fall. But it's all exciting times ahead, especially for XRP holders. Definitely check out my other video because I point out all the good announcements that could come leading up to 2024 and all throughout 2024. It looks like it's going to be an incredible time. I can't wait to share that with all of you. That's what it's always been about. Getting people to get to their financial freedom. Don't give up now. Push forward. Because if you give up now, you will regret it for the rest of your life. Think about if you sold your XRP right now and say 3-6 months from now, all of a sudden XRP is sitting over its all-time high. Maybe it's sitting at $5. Do you realize how much regret you would be filled with? And that's the same reason I keep trying to tell more and more people, now's the time you want to get into crypto. You don't want to miss this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. But yet they still don't want to believe it. They will when they see everyone getting rich around them. But until it all happens, we got to stay patient and stay positive. Let's get rich together. With that said, I'm going to wrap this one up. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.